Hello everybody, it's Clean Break ASMR, but you can call me Courtney. That is my real name, my government. And we are here doing, well, my very first live. And it's kind of weird, but bear with me and I am sure we are going to have fun. So I do have a lot of things in store. First off, I do have a full box of plain Janes that I plan on crushing at the very end of this live. I also have some pre-wrapped chalk here. I'm going to do a chalk comparison crush. We have Cramer. I heard that is really good. I got that from Academy, but you can also get it on Amazon. So again, that's Cramer. What are you doing? Sorry. Talking to the husband over here. Our other chalk is the very popular CHALKNESS Monster. We're going to do 2 blocks of that. And we are also going to do the very popular and highly favored BSN. So we have 2 blocks of that as well. We are also going to be making some reforms. We're going to do about 6 different types. We have our ingredients. We have alcohol. Please use responsibly. Same with the nail polish remover, because I do make acetone reforms. So again, use responsibly. We also have cornstarch, baking soda, and citric acid. So again, those are our ingredients. And yep, so yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do tonight. Nothing too dramatic. Just wanted to introduce myself. I am new in the ASMR world. It started out with eating chalk, and I don't eat it like swallow it. I chew it, enjoy the texture, and spit it out. Food grade, of course. Don't eat just any chalk. The brands I buy, I think it's called Hit. It's on Amazon if you guys are interested. That is definitely on Amazon as well. But anyways, I started out with eating chalk, and then I saw these videos on Facebook, and I'm like, what is this? Like, what are they doing? And it was just so aesthetically pleasing. I was like, I have got to try this. I have got to get my hands in this new community, this new world, and I'm just having a ball with it. And apparently you guys are too, because I just started a month ago and already I'm almost at 700 subscribers. So thank you for that. I really appreciate the love already. Like I said, I'm very new. I'm still learning the ASMR ways, and I try to be as aesthetically pleasing as possible. So with that being said, let us get this party started. We are going to make room, because we're going to do our reforms first. So mix some things over. Okay. So as you can see, we have our sifted magnesium carbonate powder, or gem chalk powder, that I have crushed in previous crushes. We have our molds. We have our bowls. We are going to be doing, also have my notes here. We're going to be doing 6 different reforms using these ingredients right here. And I will, I know they're probably not going to dry out by the end of this live, so I will definitely do another post showing the results. And I'll probably like cut this part and put it in there with it. So it's running out of space. Okay, so we're only doing 6, so I only need 6 molds. All right, just scoot it over just so I can make sure I have enough room. So if you're just tuning in, again, my name is Courtney, aka Clean Break ASMR. I'm a small town girl from the state of Georgia, and I'm fairly new to the ASMR community, and I appreciate everybody welcoming me with open arms. So for our 6 reforms, we are going to start with the base of, I'm going to do half a cup of gem powder for each one. It's hard not to play in it, but I'm trying to keep my focus here. You see it's a little bit of glitter in there, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me now, because I do use lots and lots of glitter. Whatever makes it pretty. And I do, one thing about me, I love the color crushes. Do not get me wrong. I'm definitely experimenting with the colors, but plain Jane's will always be my go-to. It's just something about this creamy white powder that just makes your mouth water. Like, it's so freaking good to me anyway. Okay, so we have half a cup of gem powder, gem chalk powder in each one. So I'm gonna move this over here, get that out of the way. Now we are going to do our cornstarch. Trying to make sure that each one of them has cornstarch in it before. Yes, and every one does. I don't think I'll have enough in this one. I might have to get another bowl. Get another box. I'm sorry. Let's see. Doesn't have to be right on the nose, but just as long as it's as close as possible. And yeah, I'm not filling these cups all the way. I'm just as closely as possible. Okay. Look at that. We're using the last little bit of this bag. All right. Now, this is going to be bowls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bowl number 1 is cornstarch. It's going to be cornstarch, gem chalk mixed with nail polish remover. Let's see if I can. Oh, let me get my spoon 1 second here. So the first one, again, bowl number 1 is going to be gem chalk, cornstarch, and nail polish remover. And only mix as needed. And normally if I do a big, trying to think, reform, if I reform a big batch, I'll use 2 bottles max of nail polish remover, 100% acetone, and then I will fill the rest out with hot water. Don't ask me why. That's just what I do. I like the crunch that acetone gives. That's one of the main reasons why I use it. It gives a crunchy outer layer while still keeping the inside buttery smooth. And that's even with the harder chalks. And it smells good. Like, it smells like I'm in a nail salon. Like, if you get your nails done, you definitely understand. But yeah, since we're only doing a small batch, I figured we wouldn't need the hot water. We'll just use the acetone. I feel like it'll probably make it even crunchier because it doesn't even have water and it's straight acetone. Okay. Again, this is bowl number 1. And it has cornstarch, sifted gem chalk, and acetone. Bowl number 2 is going to have gym chalk, cornstarch, and we are going to add baking soda to this one. Oh, sorry. It's good, whatever. So we're adding baking soda to bowl number 2, and we are going to mix it with nail polish remover, 100% acetone. Again, since we're doing small amounts, hot water is not going to be needed for these. We could just use the acetone, and it'll probably change the texture with the one I'm used to. I think I may get this one a little too soupy, but it's okay. So it even spilled out. Okay, that's a little too soupy for my liking. So I'm going to add just a little bit more gym chalk to this just to make it less soupy. I like my chalk not as wet. I feel like it helps it dry faster, especially when I was going through a dry spell without my dehydrator. So I had to, thankfully we're in the summertime in Georgia weather, and we had like 90+ degree weather for a while. So that definitely helped speed the drying process along. Okay, now that was our acetone reform with gym chalk, cornstarch, acetone, and baking soda. Okay. Next, reform number 3, we're gonna do baking powder. Gym chalk, cornstarch, and we're going to use rubbing alcohol. Making a mess already. Definitely gonna have to clean that up before we start crushing. There we go. Probably would have been easier to put the top on and then squeeze. But you live and you learn, right? That's what we're here. We're learning. I'm also nervous too. That's why I'm like tripping over myself. So we are mixing. Again, small batches, so no need to add water. We are going to see what this texture looks like with just the liquids we are using. I like to add a little bit at a time because I don't want to make it too wet. And again, thank you everybody for the love and getting me to where I am in such a short amount of time. I enjoy what I do, and I can only hope that you enjoy it too. Okay, so that's mixed in very good. Okay, so again, this mixture is gym chalk, cornstarch, and rubbing alcohol. Set this back over here. Now, on to reform number 3. This one is going to be gym chalk, cornstarch, and we are going to add citric acid. We're just going to add 1 teaspoon because this stuff can get really fizzy. It's used to make like bath bombs and stuff like that. And you don't want it to make a mess, so we're just using 1 teaspoon. we're going to use alcohol for our liquid. Again, this is just a little experiment just to see what type of textures we get from different items. And I'm telling you right now, the notes that I wrote down for these reforms, I am not going by. I'm pretty much just winging it right now. So when I do my edits, I'm definitely going to have to go back and watch this to make sure I label each bowl correctly. And again, please, please, please use alcohol and acetone with caution, because this stuff is strong, and if misused, oh, this is the perfect texture. I'm sorry, guys, but look at that. Like, this is like the perfect texture. I don't know if you guys can. That's perfect. But yes, definitely use with caution. We don't want anybody passing out while trying to pull these things off. Okay, that is reform number 4. Again, that was gem chalk, cornstarch, citric acid, and alcohol. Reform number 5. So we're going to have gem chalk, cornstarch. We're going to do baking soda. And citric powder. Citric acid powder. Again, 1 teaspoon of each. Because we're only doing 1 block of this, so no need to go overboard. We're going to use alcohol. Okay, got this one well mixed. This is reform number 5, and this is gem chalk, cornstarch, citric acid, baking soda, and alcohol. I had baby powder, but I honestly don't know what I did with it. So we can't use that one. So for reform number 6, this is going to be gem chalk, cornstarch, and we're going to use the last of the baking soda because I don't have that much, and citric acid powder. We're also going to use nail polish remover and alcohol. So this is going to use everything that we have used in the other 6 bowls. Let me do this first. Probably just dump the rest in here. It's not like it's a lot. It's pretty much done. That's our citric acid. And we are done with that too, so we'll move that out the way. Now we're going to finish off with acetone. That's a little too soupy. So I'm just going to add a little bit of gem chalk. Oh shoot. I might have had too much gem chalk. It's okay though. It's okay. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's okay. Top it off with some alcohol. There we go. Now for this one, this is our last reform. And this one has everything that we have used. It has gem chalk, cornstarch, citric acid, baking soda, rubbing alcohol, and acetone. Can't wait to see how these turn out. Okay, so this is reform number 1. Again, reform number 1 was gem chalk, cornstarch, and acetone. Just those 3 things. I didn't think to do these in my other molds, but it's okay. Make sure it's even. All right. Reform number 2. This is sorry, got distracted. This is gem chalk, cornstarch, and acetone and baking soda. Might have to get Mr. Clean Break on these dishes. Nah, he's been so helpful to me in this journey. I can't thank him enough. Mr. Clean Break is the husband. That's what I refer to him as. Or you can call him Marcus. That's his government. So that's reform number 2. Reform number 3, we have gem chalk, cornstarch, and alcohol. Reform number 4, gem chalk, cornstarch, alcohol, and citric acid. That's reform number 4. Reform number 5, gem chalk, cornstarch, citric acid, baking soda, and alcohol. And our final reform, reform number 6, is basically reform number 5, just with added acetone. So this is everything that we have used. Alright, and these are our 6 reforms. We are going to put them in the dehydrator. Let's see if I can make some room over here. Sorry guys, I gotta clean up, do some cleanup. Okay. So I'm going to try to keep this. So Reform 1, Reform 2, Reform 3, Reform 4, Reform 5, Reform 6. Hello, everybody. Once again, see some people are hopping on. Oh, let me go in order before I mess myself up. Okay, so this is Reform. Oops. This is Reform 1 and Reform 2. Put them in our. Forgot I had stuff in here. I'm also working on hydrophobic chalk. I've had a close call, but it was only one. Everything else has been a miss. So I'm still working on that. I don't think all of them are going to fit, but it's okay. Reform 3, Reform 4. Like, really, you know what? I'm about to, because I just know my memory is bad. So guess what? I'm going to take this marker and I'm going to write on these guys so I can make sure I do not mix them up. So that's 1, 2, 4. I think I could fit 4 on the 1. Yes. So that definitely saves some room. And now we just have 5 and 6. And again, those results will be coming the minute they dry. Okay. And I normally set my temp for like between 125 and 120 and 130. And I do it as long as possible until they're completely dry. I do not like damp chalk, but sometimes I can't help myself because I get excited and I want to crush it, and then I just mess it up for myself. Just doing some cleaning up here before our next little segment. Okay, now that we have our area cleaned, let us move on to the comparison. So if you're just tuning in, doing a couple of little segments in the live. The first one was the reform. I did 6 different reforms. The next one, which we are setting up now, is going to be a comparison crush. We have 3 different chalks here. We have BSN, my personal favorite. Sorry, light's too bright. It's my favorite. Actually, two out of the 3 are my favorite. One I'm trying for the first time, but it's BSN, CHALKNESS Monster, and CRAMER. I got these from Academy. You can also get any of the 3 on Amazon. I figured my top 3 faves, if you don't know this about me, my top 3 favorite chalks are BSN, CHALKNESS Monster, and WOD Nation. I love hard, glassy chalks. It just makes my senses tingle. I like the soft stuff too, but it's just that sound of the glass, just shards falling and clinking and clacking. I love it. It does something to me. And my another little thing about me, my top 3 favorite ASMRists are Crunchy Chalk 84, Unplain Jane ASMR, and I think I don't know if it's Uni or Uni ASMR. I know she deals with mainly holly color and cornstarch, and her stuff is just so rich and vibrant. It is so beautiful. I love Crunchy ASMR 84 because of her mask crunches. Like she just goes in on those, and I could just sit there and watch those all day and do nothing else. And Unplain Jane, I love her because of her, I don't know, she likes to try new things, and I love her chalks. Like whatever she crushes, no matter what brand it is, she crushes it. She literally crushes it, and I could just watch any of her content all day as well. But those are my top 3 faves. I try to I didn't realize how many ASMRists are out there until my TikTok started to pop. I was like, dang, I didn't realize there's that many out here, but I love it. This is a great community. The people are wonderful. I've had nothing but fun since I started. And we are going to prolong this crush by making these into cubes, because we want this satisfaction to last forever. Right, so we gotta make, oh, and already we have our first cube. That BSN so soft, sometimes you can't help it. And if you hear the humming, I'm sorry, that's my dehydrator. Oh, it's too soft, it's breaking up on me, but it's okay. So where's everybody from? Where are you guys saying hello from? And again, thank you for all the love. I really do appreciate it. I always say you're nobody without your fans. I will always that's something I always try to live by, because without your fans you are nobody. And if you hear my dog Tonka snoring in the background, my apologies too. I can never do a straight line all the way through. It always ends up crooked somewhere. See that BSN, it just crumbles like that. So we're going to keep them separated. I watch A Powdery Mess. I do watch her too. She is definitely in my top 10. I will say that. And I like Pumpkin Pretty. I do love her. Well, I think her. I can't think of the name. I know we just recently followed each other. I think her name is A Colorful J ASMR. I follow her too. I love her colors. They no matter what she crushes, all her colors be on point too. And it was somebody else. Again, I'm still getting used to the names. Just trying to learn everybody. So many of us. I just want to make sure I acknowledge everybody. And then every day I'm finding somebody new to watch. I don't want to say take their technique, but I like to take bits and pieces and add it to my own, because I feel like that's what makes a great ASMR. So you gotta, try and do different things. You can't just do the same old thing. People get bored of that. Unless it's a plain Jane crush. You can never get too tired of a plain Jane crush. Not trying to sound biased or anything. Oh gosh, it's just so soft. Maintain my composure. Maintain my composure. I will not crush it yet. So this is Cramer. The first one was BSN. This is Cramer. This is my first time crushing Cramer. Again, I'm normally crushing BSN, CHALKNESS Monster, and WOD Nation. I have tried SPRI, wasn't impressed. I've tried Pro Source, wasn't impressed with them either. And I do have Cap. I think it's a Cap or Capsule. I can't remember the complete name. I just saw that and I was like, huh, $12 a box, huh? And I heard it's almost like BSN. I was like, sounds like I gotta try that, especially if it's way cheaper than BSN, because you do pay for what you get. Can't always get the cheap stuff. And if it's too bright, I'm sorry, you guys. I was like, I want to make sure I am seen. Oh, and Goblin. That's another one. Goblin A. See, now all the names are coming to me. Goblin, ASMR Familia. All those ladies definitely rock. Snow Fairy. Love her. Because she does mainly PJ crushes. And again, I'm playing Jane and Crunchy Asmr 84. I've seen other people do mass crutches too, but I've never been disappointed by either of theirs so far. Pretty sure I never will be, because they're just awesome like that. I do order off Open Tip. I definitely do. That's why I get my BSN. Because on Amazon, it's I think it's like $26. But on Open Tip, it's $14. Yep, that's exactly where I get it from. Look at you. Somebody keeps, oh, it's my game. I'm about to say somebody keeps texting me, but that's my game going on. I do play State of Survival. So, puzzle strategy warfare game. I started playing that a few years back. And that's what's going off. So, okay, we got it all. Is it deep enough? I'm sorry, guys. I'm enjoying the sound of the knife against the chalk. Look at me getting in the zone already. I am ready to crush this. I don't know about you all, but I am ready. And another thing, another ASMR I like is the cleaning videos, like the ones where they use all the cleaning products and squeeze the sponges. Oh my gosh, I love it. I do those. I do those crushes or those squeezes as well. I don't record them though. I just do that on my me time, especially when I'm cleaning my kitchen, because I'm like a nut about my kitchen being clean. So like once I finish, like once I clean out the sink, I definitely break out my big sponge and just go to town. I try not to get too big of a buzz, but sometimes you just can't help it. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It was about to be 11 o'clock. It's 10:45 here in the state of Georgia. All right. Ah, no, it did not break like I wanted it to. I know I should have did it deeper. See, got impatient. I was like, this is good. That's okay though, because that just means we got more chunks to break. Yeah. All right, and last but not least, CHALKNESS Monster. Oh, we have a chunk out. And I got this little knife at Walmart. This little Westcott wood knife. I bought this little iridescent set off Amazon because I like iridescent colors. Little rainbow iridescent colors was like my fave. I could look at stuff like that all day. I got some knives. I got this iridescent. I do have a rolling pin that's iridescent, and I was like, I want this little kit too because it's pretty. But Amazon lost my freaking package. Like, bruh. I was looking forward to that. They gave me my money back, so I might just reorder another one. Hopefully that one just pops up and I get it for free, but it doesn't do well. I got my kids into this. I have a 9-year-old, a 4, and a 3. And every day they ask me, can I crush some chalk? Can we crush chalk, mommy? It's chalk? It's chalk? Just get so excited. So now I done found myself making reforms. I have a little like flower mold and a gingerbread mold. It's got like, I think 24 cavities or whatever. So I make little reforms for them and let them crush them, and they just be having a blast. It's also a blast to clean up, she said sarcastically. As long as they're enjoying it. I enjoy watching them play in it, honestly. Especially my 3-year-old. She just, I don't know, she's so wound up. She's so wound tight, like anything will set her off. And I just see how calm she gets when she's playing with it. And I'm just like, okay. See if I found something for you. Oh, I'm scared to break it. There we go. See, my lights are off. Ugh, I hate when I do that. right, so we are done with that. Get my baby oil, wherever it is. And I hope you guys enjoy. And let me know which one's your fave. And because I am so well known for the BSN and CHALKNESS Monster, we are going to start with Cramer. Okay. So, Cramer. Got a little nice snap to it. Definitely crumbles easily. I'm going to have to work double hard at sifting because, again, the chunks are still a little crispy. It's not bad. I might get in rotation. I'm definitely not disappointed in it. CHALKNESS Monster. CHALKNESS. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And you have a blessed night as well, love. Good old glassy CHALKNESS Monster. Now I've had softer. This is the first batch that I've actually ordered. That was actually really hard to the point where it almost hurt my hand. Not saying I'm disappointed because again I like firm chalks. But yeah, it definitely got my carpal tunnel acting up a little bit. And now the piece de resistance. BSN. Only thing I can say about BSN is that it does BSN. It be BSN sometimes. Because sometimes you'll have a smooth, buttery crush with no crunch whatsoever. And then sometimes you get that snap that you're looking for, followed by that buttery, flowy, just luscious powder. In this case, we got one of each. But again, not complaining. They're good. A little sign off. So you guys tell me what you think. Which brand is your fave? I can smell the alcohol and the acetone in the dehydrator. It smells so good as it's drying up. I just want to thank everybody that came through on my first live. It's not going to be too long. I actually have a bonus for you guys. A couple of bonuses, actually, because I didn't think they'd be dry, but they are. So, I have some blue citric reforms that you guys will get first. Dibs. Let's see. And what are blue reforms? Without a little glitter. These were leftover reforms from my blue citric acid crush that I did a few days ago. These are the last of the reforms from that powder. So crunchy. Use too much and it can get a little tough to crush. Be careful by getting stuck. I've got stabbed in my hand a couple of times when using this method. Now I really want to try my hand at another pink crush, because if you guys aren't hip to the new movies out, we have the new Barbie movie that just came out. I've been a Barbie fan since I was a little girl. I used to collect Barbies. I love playing with Barbies. Barbies was my everything. So of course I'm going to go support the movie. And I have been seeing a lot of other ASMRs that have done pink crushes dedicated to Barbie. And I've done a couple, but I didn't dedicate them to Barbie because I feel like they weren't pink enough to satisfy her, I want to say her taste. So I haven't tried it yet, but I definitely want to. That's my shoe. Oh, what the heck. While we're here, let's just test out some hydrophobic chalk. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'm going to have to definitely do towel laundry tomorrow, but whatever. I'm going to try some hydrophobic chalk, and then we will do the master crush. That'll be my last thing. So these are my purple attempts at hydrophobic chalk. A little nervous. We won't know until we find out. Fail. All around fail. Don't say we had a spot, but it's like I feel like it's half there and half not. So definitely going to be playing with this method more. One thing I do not like is water play. I feel like it's messy. I'm not really enjoying this right now. I know others like it. So. Not done yet. I've always wanted to try this. I figured now would be as good as time as any while I'm making a mess. These are my cornstarch crunchies from my cotton candy bubblegum crush I did yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but the day before. And I've always, this is a purple reform block. It's not hydrophobic, just regular gem block reform. I've always wanted to do this. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look like the strawberry crunch cake ice creams that we used to get? Put a little coating of that. Make sure it's nice and coated. And I'm going to let that dry and then crush it. So we're going to crush this at a later date. It's just a cornstarch crunchy pasted gem chalk block. I'm going to set this in my dehydrator. If I can make it fit. And already there's the reforms that we made earlier already are looking very good. There we go. Okay, so I managed to get that in there. My dehydrator is not that big, so I gotta try to make Every little space counts. I will deal with this later. Thank you all for watching and amusing me, humoring me. And now we do our setup for our mass crush. This will be the final crush of the evening. Again, I thank everybody who has stopped by, said hello, just sat and watched. I greatly do appreciate it. Again, I just do this for a hobby, but the fact that you guys enjoy watching me just makes me love to do it even more. And again, I'm new, so I'm still learning. So I'm happy to be on this journey. My goal is to find that perfect combination of crunch and with a soft finish. And I think, again, another ASMR style watch, Plain Jane, I think she accomplished that already, but I'm definitely trying to get on her level. I know we have over 100 pieces here. I'm going to do a final count once I get everything set up. Yeah, and we also have different textures as well. We have some that are just gem chalk and water. We have some with citric acid. We have some made out of acetone. We have some of everything. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. This is like the biggest crush I've ever done. I'm not happy about the cleanup that I'm going to do afterwards, but I'm definitely excited to do this crush. We got one broken in the bottom. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can keep up to date with my content. I try to post something, if not every day, definitely every other day, because I can't keep my hands off this stuff, so why not? And we also have a mixture of cubes, and the cubes are BSN CHALKNESS, and you guessed it, WOD Nation. WOD Nation. I always get tongue tied with that. My son thought he could hang, but I think he went to sleep on me. Did he? He did. My son can't hang. He think he can, but he can't. I try to pull them out at one time, but they're so delicate. So I have to be very careful. Again, we have over 100 pieces here, so bear with me as I set up. Guys are definitely gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna have to turn off my dehydrator just so there are no background noises. So I stacked them in groups of 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 141 rectangles. So we have 41 rectangles, and we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 cubes. So that is, I'm trying to do some quick math here, 165 pieces total. So that's what we have here. I'm going to get my little setup. You know, I got to get my little sparkly hands going. Again, thank you everybody who decided to tune in with me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this one of many lives to come. I definitely enjoyed doing it. That's a lot of chocolate. It is a lot of chocolate. 165 pieces to be exact. I will shut this off. Hopefully the fan will shut off soon. This will conclude our live for this evening, and I hope that you all enjoy. That's it, everybody. Whew, got me choking over here. That's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed Clean Break ASMR's first live stream crush. Plenty more to come, but y'all definitely have a peaceful night.